this COVID has pushed us to a place much faster than we were heading anyway, which was remote learning, as an example, and forcing families to actually spend time together. Because before that, before the COVID, many parents didn't know their children, or didn't have any idea of what of the learning process of their own children, until they had to stay home with them and help them through. And this is where I think the idea came out of Africa that it takes a village to raise a child, but there's a lot of truth to that when we allowed the parents to be disengaged from their children by putting them into a third category of, well, you go to school and the teachers are spending more time with the children than the parents, that people are beginning to realize, wait a second, we have to change that model, and we have to get out on the land. When they found out that the healthiest place for a child to be was not inside the house in a bubble, but out in nature, of course, with distancing and all that. But the COVID has driven us in a direction where we can take advantage of what we have learned during this time, until a vaccine is introduced and we can get back to. But at this time, we should, educators like yourself, just jump into the fray and take advantage of it and say, aha, see how you managed? The world didn't fall apart when you took your children out of school for 6 months from March till September. The sky didn't fall. In fact, you learn more about your children. In fact, you learn more about nature. In fact, all of these things which needs to be reintroduced. It amazes me that we have these incredible golf courses just so old men could push around a golf cart and knock a ball around, but these beautiful manicured golf courses that would make such incredible schools for experiential learning, and with children, little groups of 4 or 5 at a time, with a mentor who's not trying to teach them so much as guide them in looking at the world. It's something like when I back in years ago, back in the 70s, I met a man, Marshall McLuhan, whose first question he would ask any student or anybody is, what haven't you seen today? that was a
great question.
Yeah, what haven't you seen today? And this is what I love to when I'm engaging students and young people, say, I don't want to know what you've seen today. I want to know what you haven't seen today. Let's talk about that. And you soon find out that what most people haven't seen is the obvious. And so when I point out the obvious, I always get the answer, of course. So I have a little saying, you can lead a course, of course, to knowledge, but you can't make it think. and that seems to be the response is so obvious. But the universe was not created to be a puzzle.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be a mystery. It was because I get the sense that if I was there when the Big Bang happened, and every molecule that makes up my corporate reality was there, then it's obvious what the universe wants by looking at what are the information sensors that the universe gave me to understand itself. Mm-hmm. Think touching and eyes, seeing and hearing and taste and smell. We have 5 senses as an information to pull it in, to organize it in our imaginations, because we got it for that purpose. It's so obvious and yet so distant from our sense of what people are looking for, great mysteries and how to solve the great mystery, when the puzzle answer is right in front of you, and it's not even a puzzle at the end of the day.